Hey dude, you want to go down to Taco?
Hush!
I'm just gonna ask
Hush!
you. Dude, seriously?
Dude, hush!
Oh.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Ball Shredder channel. And yes, it's true. Today we are checking out the headless travel size guitar from Donner. Now it's been a while since I've checked out anything from Donner, so yeah, I've been curious, like, hey, what have they been up to? What have they been making or putting out? And well, this is one of them. Pretty nifty looking, huh? Right? Yeah, it's like, wow, what is that thing? Well, the question is, does it shred? Does it sound good? Does it play good? We're gonna answer that question here in just a second, but I need to ask you guys a question really quick. Are you subscribed to the Bald Shredder channel? And if you're not, if you could take a quick second just to reach down and hit that subscribe button, boy, I would really appreciate that. Thanks. All right, time for some shred. Let's do it. All right, well, you guys heard it. Does it shred? Yeah, I shredded it, and it sounded pretty good on the clean stuff too, right? Now we've got to take a look at the pickup configuration here, guys, because we've got a humbucker in the bridge position, and then it's got a single coil here. But the placement of the single coil, it's more like a middle pickup rather than a neck pickup based on the position. But it still sounded pretty good, right? So we've got a three-way switch right here. And we've got a volume and a tone knob. It's one knob, guys, but you've got like the fat part on the bottom, that's the volume, and then the skinnier part on the top, that's the tone. And an interesting thing is there's a little button right here, guys, and this button lets you alternate between either having active pickups or inactive pickups. Now I gotta tell you guys, I could not hear any difference at all when I push the button or when I release the button as far as like active or inactive pickups. Yeah, it just sounds the same to me. But that could depend on like what you're playing it through, like what kind of amp or whatever. So yeah, maybe. But what I can say for sure is that it sounded really good. Now what we've got here, guys, is a mahogany body, a mahogany neck, and an HPL fretboard. That stands for high pressure laminate. It's one of those engineered wood fretboards, and it's really nice. And we've got medium-sized frets with the rounded ball ends, very good fretwork, and it has a 0 fret and a bone nut. And check out this bridge, guys. Really nice design. Really good with the fine tuners, able to tune it really well, really comfortable under the hand. I really like this bridge as far as like a headless guitar. One of the best ones that I've seen. And look at the design here up at the top of the headstock where the strings attach. This is also one of the neatest and coolest designs that I've seen. Most of the other ones that I've seen, they did not have like this bar on top here, which kind of like protects your hand from the little ends of the strings that are poking out a little bit. And you can grab it, you can hang on to it, and it's got two little screws in there to tighten down the strings, so it's really good, really secure. Now, being that it's so tiny and there's not a whole lot of material here, you wouldn't expect it to weigh very much, and it doesn't. I weighed it with my digital scale, and it was right at 4.92 pounds, so just under 5 pounds. Yeah, very lightweight. Now you probably have been waiting for me to talk about this part here, these metal bars on the top and the bottom of the guitar. And yes, those do come off. They come off, you put them back on when you're ready to play, or you could even play it with those pieces off if you wanted to. Alright, here's what it looks like without the metal pieces. Look, it kind of looks like one of those like square-shaped or rectangular-shaped headless guitars that we've seen, a little bit more slim, a little bit more streamlined. So, I mean, totally, you could play it in your lap like that, or, you know, with the strap standing up if you wanted to. Now let me show you how easy these pieces go back onto the guitar. You know, the front part there, it just goes in that little hole right there, the little gap, and then you get it on here onto this like connector piece, and you kind of pull up on this. It's not a screw. You don't have to turn it or anything. You just push down. I'm going to push down and put it on my leg so I get a little more leverage. Push it down all the way, and then you just push that piece down so it's not still popped up, and then, see? Totally secure. It's not going to come out at all. And then the bottom, same thing. This one only has one thing to put in. It doesn't have that second part. So put it in there, hold it up, kind of put it down, push down on that piece, and then, yeah, locked into place. And then look at that, guys. Good to go. Ready to play. Now, what's cool about this, and the reason that they're there, is to give you the feeling of like a regular sized electric guitar. So you've got this part right here that sits on your leg, so the guitar is not too far down when you're holding it. And then you've got this part up here, which is, you know, like a Strat body or a Les Paul body, and you've got the curve there, and you've got this part. Like, why do we need that in the back? Well, that's because that's where your arm would normally rest on a guitar when you're playing, right? I mean, you guys saw it when I was playing on it. You saw a better view of how my arm was sitting there as I'm playing the guitar. So, yeah, very cool design. And then, of course, the benefit of those things coming off is that it fits in a really small case. So check out the case that it comes with, guys. This gig bag or case, whatever you want to call it. Very small, very compact. The whole thing fits in there. You take off the two metal pieces, the top part and the bottom part, and they fit up in the top of the case along with the accessories that come with it. And this thing is really convenient to take anywhere. You want to take it on an airplane, you can take it as a carry-on, or it's going to fit in your car or any kind of like travel situation. This is like a superb travel guitar because of the compact size. And there's another really cool feature. Check these out. You know what these are? These are the little earphones that you stick in your ears. It's got a cable and it plugs into the guitar because, yes, the guitar has a headphone jack. So the headphone jack is right here, guys, and yeah, you can play it with those little earphones without being plugged into any kind of amp or anything. But the thing is, guys, when you play it from there and you listen through the headphones, you're just gonna get a pure, clean sound. That's it. There's no distortion, there's no effects, there's no built-in amp or anything like that. Just like a pure, clean sound. But I mean, that's fine if like you're somewhere and you're just practicing and you don't have an amp with you and you wanna have a little bit of that sound in your ears, you can do that. Now let's check out some of the other stuff that comes with it. What comes in the package? Well, you get a really nice Donner cable and a strap. You get an official Donner clip-on tuner. This bag has all the Allen wrenches and it has a set of really cool guitar picks in it. And they've got extra screws, guys, that go up here where you tighten the strings, like a whole bunch of extra ones just in case you lose some of them. And finally, we've got a polishing cloth and then a fairly thick instruction manual that tells you all about the guitar. Now I do want to mention the neck profile, guys, here. It is not a super thin neck. as far as what it looks like, how it feels, the comfort and stuff. It's more like a Les Paul neck feeling, more like a Les Paul rather than a Strat, I would say. Alright guys, if you are interested in checking out the Hush X, you want more information or you might want to get one, I'm going to have a link to the Donner website. These are selling right now for $369 with free shipping through the Donner website. And right now, they're offering a special discount code. The discount code is Richard, and if you use that code, you can get between 12 and 15% off. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time!